Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Auliah Anisa Putri. Well, now I'm going to explain my mind map. There are many types of text and sentence in English that need to be well known for their function and how to use. One of them is a conditional sentence. So, I'm going to explain about conditional sentence in my mind map. Okay, the first is the definition of conditional sentence. In Indonesia, conditional sentence means the sentence of supposition. This sentence can be used to express causation, the possibility of something happening, or to express supposition of things that are actually impossible to happen. As the name, this sentence has not happened or has not been implemented because it's still in the words. The types of conditional sentence. There are 4 types of conditional sentence, each type using a different form of tenses. However, basically all conditional sentence consist of if clause and main clause. The first conditional sentence is conditional sentence type 0 or O, and the second conditional sentence type 1. The third conditional sentence type 2, and the last is conditional sentence type 3. The conditional sentence type O or 0. This conditional sentence is used to state the causation of a fact that is commonly known to be true. If thing A happens, it will cause thing B. And the formula is if plus simple present tense, simple present tense, or simple present tense plus if plus simple present tense. And for the example is, if you heat butter, it melts. The second example is, the ground gets wet if it rains. The second type is conditional sentence type 1. This conditional sentence is used to express something that is very likely to happen in the future if we do something. And the formula is if plus simple present tense, simple future tense, or simple future tense plus if plus simple present tense. And the example is, if you go now, you will arrive there on time. And the second example is, I will buy a new bike if I pass the exam. The next type is conditional sentence type 2. This conditional sentence is used to reveal something that is unrealistic or very unlikely to happen, or it's impossible to happen. Therefore, this type is suitable to express our wishful thinking. And the formula, if plus simple past, present conditional, or present conditional plus if plus simple past. And for the example, the first example is, if I live in Seoul, tonight I will go to that concert. The second example is, I will play roller coaster every day if I own a dump cart. Okay, the last types is conditional sentence type 3. This conditional sentence is used to convey the assumption or events that have happened in the past, since it has already happened and cannot be changed in reality. We can only reveal the supposition of what would happen if the event went differently from reality. The formula if plus past perfect, comma, perfect conditional, or perfect conditional plus if plus past perfect. And the example is if I had left my house earlier, I wouldn't have missed the rain. Tapi kenyataannya saya telat berangkat dari rumah sehingga saya ketinggalan kereta. The next example is if she had called me yesterday, I would have been happy. Namun kenyataannya kemarin dia tidak menelpon saya, sehingga saya sekarang tidak merasa senang, atau saat ini saya tidak merasa senang.
So, we must remember that the conditional sentence is consist by if clause plus main clause or main clause plus if clause.
I think that's all that I can explain about my mind map. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.